Full Diaper Alchemist.
All right, we're back. How y'all doing? Alright, just checking something real quick. All right, hope y'all doing well. We're back with some more Freedom 1. Last stream we got almost everything in Village done. The only things remaining are now the Kieran quest and then the Gold and Silver Wrath. So we're gonna try and finish those up first today before moving on to the Gathering Hub. Just want to make sure this is still here. Yeah, so we're gonna do the Kieran first because of the whole... This is random, right? So we're gonna try and knock this out first. Definitely gonna be interesting to see how hard it is. And then we're gonna be handling the Gold and Silver Wrath. Which does have me a bit worried because it's in the arena, so I'm like, is it gonna be at the same time? But we'll see. We might try to do some Philosodrome farming first before that one, just to get some flash bombs for free, but we'll see. How you doing, Yuka? And how you doing, Beth? Hope you're both doing well. Can we get a shout out for Yuka, please? Excuse me. Oh. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, because we just need to be a bit better about this. The whole farming business, you know? Wow. Let's do a Pain Parry. Just because. I guess we'll set up another Armor Seed. Why not? How you doing, Lucas? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the shout out there, Beth. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Yeah, we need to take out that Kieran first. It's gonna suck too, because we have really bad thunder resistance. Let's grab paintballs first and foremost, before we forget. We have a life powder, but I'm gonna save that for... Yeah, I'm gonna save that for multiplayer. What else do we need, though? We have our whetstones. We have potions, mega potions. We have stamina. Like, what else do we bring to a Kieran? You know? Been doing decent lately? Well, it's better than bad. Hopefully things get better, though, than decent. I'd always end up being dragged, kicking, screaming. Huh? What happened? How you doing, No Wonder? Let's see. Blessed Wine and Dragon Tail. Haven't you already fought this Kieran behind a Waffle House? Why keep coming back? Is he winning these fights? Nah. Trust, just trust. Now, I know I haven't posted the video the last 8 times this has happened, but this 9th one, I'm gonna post it. Because I think the people need to see the real fight. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Toots cutely. Oh, God. Got 4 of my 5 Nargam arrows I need. Nice. Nice. Can we get a shout out for Wander? Someone shagged me back in the 18. Ah, okay. I get it. Hopefully you're having a good time. Enjoying the game again after getting your account. Okay. Thanks, for just been a bit worried about a couple of buddies of mine. I hope things get better for them. I'm doing fine myself when I'm worried. I'm just kind of, you know, worried. Yeah. Well, hopefully your buddies end up coming through whatever they're going through as best they can, you know? Alright. We're gonna fight this Kieran. Do our best, forget the rest. Complete for how satisfying the crafting is? Yeah. No, it's definitely a nice time. Gets a little complicated later on when you're trying to do big projects, but that's why we have those fancy websites for to help manage that all, you know? Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something important here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's maybe like me thinking, oh, it's Kieran, let me bring in nullberries, but that's not a thing in this game. So I'm just trying to think of like, what else could I be thinking of? You know? Yeah, let me check the quest real quick. It says Kieran never changes the area. Small monsters don't respawn. That's good. Okay, so I guess we just had the area 6 and then... yeah, we fight behind the Waffle House. Yeah, I hope you're doing well though, Fred. One second. Okay. Alright. So it says in area 6, so we just gotta climb the mountain. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, sorry, real quick, sorry. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm trying to think of how to do this fight, because I know Olja and Kieran has the whole armor mode still, right? We're just going to gather this because it's not going to go anywhere. It has the old gen armor mode. I'm not sure what differences there are in first and second gen Kieran. I want to say it's going to be the same. Because I know there are differences between monsters in first and second gen, but it's nothing too groundbreaking, right? Like, let's say Yunkaku, right? For the most part, it's almost exactly the same fight, like with the whole, like, oh, it's old gen and everything, which means a bird wyvern's gonna do, when it does a tailspin, it always does it counterclockwise, right? All that shit. But one difference, like a slight difference between the two gens, though, is that second gen Kaku, you can actually break the head, right? But first gen, you can't. So that's like one of the differences that could happen there. But that's what I'm thinking, like with Kieran, like maybe it's just you can't break the horn. I'm guessing that's it. But I'm guessing it's going to still have the armor mode. So we're going to see how this goes. Fucking hate Kieran. Alright, let's deal with the floss spray first. I believe, shit. I believe Kieran should be weak to dragon. So we're gonna try and roll. We're just gonna try and hope this, greatsword just kicks the shit out of it. Oh, okay, that was a juicy hit stop, so definitely feels like it's strong. That's good. But yeah, when it goes into armor mode, we're essentially gonna have to only hit the head. We're gonna try and go after we're gonna try and get a hit as best we can each time it goes to turn, and then just try and get the hell out of dodge. That feels like our only way to deal this. Wait, is it already enraged? Okay, maybe we're doing a lot more damage than we thought. Ah, that's what I'm worried about, though. That's what I'm worried about. Thankfully, enraged doesn't seem to do too much, but I'm trying to think of how we want to handle this. Because if it does the close range lightning, fuck. I was hoping it was going to turn on that second hit. But yeah, that's the armor mode I'm talking about. But when it does, because it does different types of lightning strikes, right? It does like the one that's point blank. Then it does the one where, oh, nice. Let's get greedy. Nope. Then it does the one that circles around it like that one. It does like a lightning strike happens to its right side, like I think the third lightning bolt, if I remember correctly. And that's where we're trying to roll, because I believe it hits to its left the second lightning bolt, and we want to have time to get away from that. Alright, it's out of armor mode. I'm gonna stay full, though, just in case we get paralyzed. You duke it out with anyone at your local gym? Not yet. Not yet. I guess we can try and swing at an angle. See how that goes? Not in armor mode yet, so we can get a hit off. Yeah, now it's in armor mode. Greatsword is honestly making this pretty easy, actually. I was really hoping that'd be a, like, stagger or sending it flying. There's a stagger. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, that... Okay. That sucked. That's kind of funny, though. Alright, we didn't break it apart. Hey, get out of here, it's my kill! Oh, just rolled off the edge. Love that. Alright, let's do a bit of maintenance while we're down here, because we have a chance. And again, if it doesn't run, might as well just take advantage of that. So we'll fully heal, or at least almost fully heal. We're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and sharpen too. Please leave me alone, Mr. Bug. Doesn't help this is where they spawn too. Not gonna lie though, Fried, part of me kind of wants to go to the gym like really late at night just to see just how dead it is. I think that'd be fun. Alright, it should be out of armor mode too. Oh, never mind. Never fucking mind. Fuck. That kind of worked out, actually. We got enough distance away from the point blank hit. Definitely getting juicy hits, though. Really happy about that. Fuck. Nice. That worked out, actually. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Late night gym day for the two of you. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Hopefully there's no grannies that just stare me down, or anybody that walks into the gym like absolutely reeking of weed. Like, I'm sure they had a fun time working out high as hell, but good lord. Like, they took the treadmill right next to me, and that's like all I can smell. Ugh, yeah. Again, we don't want to be in front of it, and we don't want to be to the sides or rear, like, close, if we're trying to heal. Yeah, I'm still thinking about what we're going to use against the, metal rafts. Ugh. Yes, I guess it doesn't even, like, what is it, the armor mode and everything. I guess that's at all times. Either that or the rest of the body just needs more than green to pierce. The damage it does just from charging. Like, it doesn't even send you flying. Traded. It's also enraged. I wonder how many enrages it does. Oh. Yeah, if we can get that hit early off, we should be... If we can get it, like, what is it? The hit earlier than we usually do. And time it really well, then we'll have enough time to roll away to safety. Oh, okay. Do a fourth one? Fuck. Worth. I'm just trying to be more aggressive here. Ah, we got too close, yeah. And so it seems to be the pattern is just lightning strikes hit out to the left of it before hitting to the right. Like when it goes forward and when it's like doing a circle around it. Let's just heal. I don't know why I put an E at the end of gym. Jim-A. No, just fried? Okay. Oh, spot me, brother. This is too heavy. Brother. Oh, I should have rolled. Oh, back down the hill we go. Oh. Hi, Vespoid. Like how it's like small monsters don't respawn, but bugs don't count. Unless it's just explicitly talking about, what's it called? Up there. Probably is. That bug was about to ruin my day right there. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, because when it does the AoE one like that, it looks like it does like all the cardinal directions and then inner cardinal with the lightning strikes. Brother. Fucker. Turn around. Oh. Oh, slapped him in the fucking mouth. Alright, Kieran is dead. Long live Berenger. Ooh, light crystal. You're just jelly? Him and I will be in the showers after? Oh my. Alright, 2 light crystals and no Kieran parts. Are there even Kieran parts? Guess we'll find out. That went pretty fine though. We took a lot of hits, of course, but honestly, it could have gone a lot worse. I definitely feel like we prepped, like, really well for a majority of the hunts, like the scarier hunts in this game. Either that or village mode is just much easier compared to Gathering Hub. I guess we'll be finding out. Sorry. Okay. Kieran horn, hide, and manes. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Is Kieran Army even good in this game? Is the Kieran Greatsword even in this game? Because back when I was looking up the thunder options... Yeah, back when I was looking up the thunder options, I only saw ones that were like basically katanas. So I'm wondering if the Kieran Greatsword's even in this one. Probably not. Oh. Alright, that quickly shut me the fuck up. Alright, let me check that weapon tree again. How did we miss this? Because the only 2 I saw were, yeah, like Devil Slicer and Eager Cleaver. Oh, it's at the way bottom. I didn't even... Yeah, I guess I missed that section. Fuck, I'm silly. That's really good thunder, though. That's really good thunder. You need 7 horns for that. Holy shit. I mean, it literally makes sense. You have 7 Kieran horns just attached to the fucking thing. One second. Okay, sorry. Ba, 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 ba. One second. Okay. All right. Crystal hammer. Okay. So we have this now, right? Let's see. Because while the Kirin sword would be good, the fact that we need 7 horns, and it comes from a quest that we... What's it called? That randomly shows up is kind of... You know? So part of me is still kind of tempted to see if we can get the Eager Cleaver. That seems to be the best route, but... When I say it's the best route, it's also, you know, 35 Macrolite ore and 50 Earth Crystals and 5 Electro Sacks. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Just taking care of stuff. Hold on, I'm really sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. How you doing, Dradix? How you doing, Poofki? Did you beat up Kieran yet? We just did, yeah. Love messing up the natural ecosystem for my frozen sword tuna. Oh my goodness. Love to see it. Just take an ad break? I probably should have, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. We should be good right now. Sorry about that. Yeah, we just beat the Kieran. It's very basic. The greatsword definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. What the fuck do we do about this Rathalos though and Rathian? The only reason why I'm like thinking about it so much is because for those who don't know, Gold Rathalos Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos, instead of being really weak to dragon, like the regular version of them and their subspecies variant, or subspecies version, they are actually resistant to dragon and more weak to thunder and water. Now in this case, thunder would probably be a best choice solution for all of them, because regular ones are also weak to thunder too, just not as much as dragon. But all the choices to make a Thunder Greatsword are going to be really expensive. And I don't want to spend too much time farming just for one quest like that. Granted, you could also argue, though, oh, we could use this for other stuff, too, which, yeah, totally fair. Yeah, let's get that mining point, too. We were trying to save up for the bombing spot, but I didn't realize we were going to have that unlocked right now. I have so many trauma with World Kieran. I wonder how he's in Freedom. It's, you know, he's got the forward lightning spam, AoE lightning spam, close range lightning spam, and then charges at you. And you just gotta hit the head. So it's basically, we swing when he's turning, hit him in the head, roll away, don't get hit. Rinse and repeat. That's it. Okay. Wonderful. Look at all those palicos. Oh, yeah. And I'm guessing, like, they're all leveling up very quickly, so I'm wondering if that's due to... I'm wondering if that's just due to the fact that we're doing 5 chef meals. Maybe the more expensive the meal, the more they level up. Just thinking about the ones you left behind. Ooh, we don't have to talk about those. We don't have to talk about those. It's okay. They got good severance packages, all right? Now, the question is, do we get an armored charm, or do we save up for the power charm and then upgrade that first immediately? Oh, did he dismiss his cats? Come on, please. Come on. We don't have to talk about it. Oh, man. How's that humanly possible? We had, like, no, it's just been 2. Don't you dare. It's been only 2. We had to make space. Okay. It's been 6? Oh my goodness. Now we just lined today, huh? I'm gonna edit the VOD to make it look like 6. It just so happens that all 6 cats looked very similar. I always thought this was fun as a kid, though. Like, in Freedom 2 especially. The whole upgrading the farm and then seeing where, like, what it looked like with each upgrade. I always thought that was fun. I can color change, They needed that job to feed their families. Come on. Man. Granny Cat didn't want to give us a good veggie cat for the longest time, so I said, fine, we'll settle with one that just knows what a veggie is, right? And then sure enough, when we killed Lao Shan Lung and everything in the village, she's like, oh, here's a 3-star veggie cat with 2-star oil. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry, Raphael. You gotta go. You knew this was just a temporary position. I hope you have something lined up here, bud. It's not my fault. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if we can make this, Eager Cleaver. Because I believe when we were looking up yesterday, the Eager Cleaver, it's 720 attack. Okay, so it actually is 10 less attack than this one. Yeah, it's 10 less attack. Less attack, but it has 460 thunder. That's a lot. And I don't know how well elemental scaling is in this game, but it's got to be decent. Okay. All right, let's see if we can make it. Because I know we have more than 50... Well, you know what? I was going to say I know we have more than 50 earth crystals, but I actually don't know. I want to say we're probably around 53, but I don't know. I might be thinking of another mineral. Yeah, I'm thinking of macrolite. Ooh. And here's the thing. You need 50 just to get this part of the weapon. That's not even including... Let's see. Let's see, because we need this... Yeah. So to make this weapon, we'd have to go from the Iron Sword to the Iron Sword Plus, then the Iron Katana Grace, Iron Katana Gospel, and then Eager Cleaver, right? Now, it does say, like, some of these weapons can be created for different cost, but... We'll see. So let's see. Iron Katana Grace. Yeah. God, the Katana line just needs so many minerals. It's crazy. Literally, just to make the Grace, we need 10 iron ore, 5 macrolite, and then 15 earth crystals. This is what we get for not doing a ton of mining. We really should have been mining every single quest. Yeah, so the Grace one needs... Yeah, Grace needs 15 earth crystals. The Gospel needs 25. So we're already at 40. You need 90 earth crystals total to make this. We're not getting that anytime soon. Man. All because Bear's greedy for his veggies. Like, what the fuck is a veggie? Why is it more important than a poor Palica, bro? Man. I mean... We could try the Poison Battle Axe. Either this, or we try and farm some Monoblos, get a Monoblos Heart, right? Try and get a Monoblos Heart to upgrade the Hero's Blade, because then this goes to a 280 weapon with a metric fuck ton of green sharpness, right? And I think the math came out to 200 flat attack, like 200 raw attack, which is a lot. Just no poison, but the poison, we've had a hard time getting that to proc. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how we should go about doing this, to be honest with you. Because I don't know if it's also going to be the same as in, like, other games with the gold wraths, right? Because I've never fought the gold wraths in first gen, right? So I don't know what's different, what's not, right? I don't know if it's the same as, like, oh, the head is a really bad hit zone until you break it. I don't know. I really don't know. Pet Poogie, I demand after breaking hearts. Alright, I'll do it after this one. How about that? Seems like the kind of guy to only hire felines with 10 years of work experience for an... Bro, no! Oh my god. Man. Should have worked when they were 3 years old, bro. Their own fault for skipping on the ground while in the womb. They're in the womb making stir fry and everything. Gonna go shower and nap because this headache is killing me. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better soon. Probably should have brought the greatsword for this one, not gonna lie. Just easier, I think. Actually, I don't know. I say it's easier, but I think it's just easier on the hands. Because technically speaking, this actually would be easier because they stagger after every hit, right? Okay, yeah, that actually was easier. Never mind. Well, I mean, greatsword we killed in, what, 6 hits, I think, right? We even counted. I just don't remember what the count was. But we do have the that one sheet turned on to reduce how OP Sword and Shield is in this game, so it's not like we're even using that just for the OP factor as well. It's mostly just because it's a poison weapon and does good damage. Now, if we turn that cheat off, we're doing 30% more damage, it seems. Well, actually, no, we're 30% more effective, which actually might come out... I want to say that's 30% more damage, but I think it said, like, it changes the multiplier so that damage scaling and sharpness scaling are reduced from 1.5 as it is default to then 1.2 like it is in DOS, if I remember correctly. I need to look at the fact I got about it, but, yeah. So that actually might be more than 30%. Yeah. Is this the game where SNS motion values are busted? I don't know about motion values, but definitely the multiplier, though, from what I've seen. Okay. So again, for those wondering why we did this, it is for the free 4 flash bombs you get. But yeah, we have a cheat installed. Here, let me show you guys the cheats. Because when I say cheat, you, like, understandably, everybody's assumption is like, oh, he's just cheating the game to make it easier. But here, let me show you what I actually have running. All right, so we have input drop fix, which has felt great. Hold to gather crouch, which it's just quality of life and easier on my hands, I think, right? So I really appreciate this one. MAC address fix, which is for just playing online and everything, but you only have to use this once and then you turn it off. And then the SNS debuff. So... okay. I could farm for more, but I'm too lazy to go back in there. Because my main concern is the fact that we're gonna... I feel like we're gonna be fighting both of them at the same time. You know? Why do? Why do what? Monster Hunter Freedom 1 Silver Rathalos hit zones. I really want to see if somebody has the hit zones. Because here's my problem. Each time I look up anything Freedom related, it always just comes up with Freedom Unite. Like, part of me wants to say it's the same hit zones, but I don't know. Yeah, because if we're going off of Freedom Unite's values, yeah, it says here the best hit zone for cutting weapons is going to be the wings, which going to be very hard to do with Sword and Shield, of course, but it has zero damage with Dragon. It's like completely immune to it. Then after that, the other hit zones are going to be the legs, the neck, and in the belly. So I guess it does have the whole like, oh, the head isn't a great hit zone until you break it, but it doesn't say anything about what the head hit zone is when it's broken. So I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, and it looks like right here, poison resistance in Freedom Unite is pretty large. So, I don't know. Wonder how much health it has, too. Because in Freedom Unite, it's saying, when you're doing the high rank village, like Nakote's quest and everything, Fire Ring, Lunar Ring, the one, I believe that's the quest that, you fight both gold and silver, right? It says Silver Wrath has only 2200 HP, so just above half. So I don't know. We're gonna see. SNS the GOAT needs a debuff to not be OP. Now, if only we had oils, yeah. I really do hope they bring back oils one day. It's just such a fun idea. I know they kind of did bring back Chaos Oil as a switch skill, but I want it as an item. Yeah, that might be... I don't know. That might be OP. Lizard. How you doing, Quill? Hope you're doing well. Huh. This is the very first time, unless the foie, like the foie grande? That foie? What is that? Is that a meat? No, it's a fish. Yeah, this is the first time we've ever had a meal selection without a meat. Wow. Wow, okay. Alright, so then what can we do with drink then? That's good. We have cheese. We could do that and just go for 50 health, 50 stamina. I really would prefer drinking meat for the 50 health, 7 attack. But is there like a 50 health, like, defense one option or no? Yeah, I don't see one. The only defense options I see are with stamina, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, we'll just go with this. 50 health, 50 stamina. Let's also try and make, what's it called? Let's try and make a max potion for this quest, too. In case we die. We'll see. Happy as that lizard can be. Nice. Everything's OP anyways. Give me back my oils. How you doing, Kyle? Thank you for giving the shout out. Alright, now the next question. How do we make max potions in this game? Because I'm not going to trust my memory for any of these recipes anymore. Especially after finding out, what is it? Fun fact, large barrel bomb pluses in this game, in order to make them, you need monster broth. You need monster broth to make a large barrel bomb plus. That's kind of insane, if you ask me. And I know you didn't ask me, but still, that's pretty insane. Part of me would rather go into that Black Gravios quest that gives you 2 large barrel bomb pluses for free, purposely like speedrun the fail it rather than use a monster broth. I know you can I know you can craft your own, but that's $5 grand to buy a monster fluid. Fuck that. All right, so what do you need to make a max potion? Mega nutrients and dragon toadstool. Okay, so that's still the same. 65% chance to make, though. Do we even have any dragon toadstools, actually? I don't think we do. Shit. Fuck. We have immunizers. Problem, though, we don't have any Kelby horns. Smiles. So, I guess what we could do is just take our nutrients, make mega nutrients, and then just over the bust. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. We're gonna do this in case we do end up dying. This way we can get back into the fight with full health. I'm really wondering if I should try to go into this quest like super over-prepared. Like I'm talking bring combination books, materials to make more mega potions, you know? Let's see, mega potion only needs 2 books to make guaranteed. Let's do that. Yeah, let's just do that. So I really don't know how hard this quest is gonna hit us. My main concern though, right? My main concern is if we do beat this, are we gonna have enough space? I think getting rid of the paintball and then a barbecue spit is gonna help. See, Flash Bomb, that was a 75% chance. I'm not bringing all the books for that. That's diabolical. It really is. Again, this was first gen though, and they're still figuring out what's what. What is Book of Combos? Book of Combos. So in the older gen games, I don't know if you're familiar with it, Quill. Basically, when you go to combine something, there's a % chance it fails, right? And each book you have, going from 1 to 5, each one you have essentially increases your combination rate when it's in your inventory. And I believe when you have all 5, I believe it's supposed to make it guaranteed success. Because again, there are some recipes that are 55%, but I might be wrong about that. I think that happens, like, I know that happens later in the series, but I don't know if that's the case in this one too. But yeah, each one raises your % by 5%, I believe. So like, for example, a Mega Potion. Mega Potion is normally 90% chance to successfully combine. And if you fail the chance, then you just get garbage, right? So that's where it turns into like, okay, if I want to make more stuff in the field, I essentially have to carry these books. But inventory is very limited in this game, for those who aren't aware, right? You have 20 inventory slots, that's it. When you gather stuff, there is no field pouch, there is no nothing like that. It goes into these 20 slots. And in 2nd gen, they help do like some kind of quality of life, if I remember correctly, where in the quest and screen, when you got rewards, you can send it directly to your item box. In this game, you cannot. So that means any rewards you get in the reward screen has to fit into your inventory. If it doesn't, then you have to leave it behind and it doesn't even sell the item. So that's one of those things I think is a good quality of life change throughout the series. You can definitely argue, oh, it makes it easier and everything, but it was one of those it just felt like a redundant chore to handle. But again, there's some people that can argue like, oh, but that means you have to be very selective with what you bring into a quest, where like, oh, if you come into the quest fully prepared, then you get punished with not being able to get all your items unless you start, like, unless you just decide to huck all your items at the way end. And that's the problem with it, I think. Like, with the logic there is like, you can argue like, oh, that means then you have to throw away like your supplies and everything after the quest, but then it's just a weird punishment. That's a weird punishment for, like, it's punishing you for being prepared, and that feels quite opposite of what this game, like the series as a whole, wants you to do, you know? You can pretend to get something useful to a friend only for them to receive garbage. But yeah, I'm glad they made changes like that later on. Like, I don't remember if it's 2nd gen or 3rd gen that makes it so that each page only holds up to 8 items, but then you have 3 pages total. And then later on in the series, you have the gunning page where it's like, oh, only ammo goes over there, you know? And then you get the field pouch, etc., etc. Did we eat already? Yeah, we did, right? Yeah, 50-50. We have enough money where we could buy the armor charm. And doing the math, armor charm gives 8 defense and the armor talon gives 12, so we can get 20 extra armor total, which would help in this case, especially since we're still using battle armor, Cephalos Greaves, and then Kaku. You know? Honestly, let's... With how we have max level food, we should look at getting a new helmet. We should look at getting a new helmet solely due to the fact that it just isn't worth it. It isn't worth keeping the battle. We could do this if we want to have that plus 10 health, but again, the food we're eating now, though, gives us 50 HP for the most part. So it still just doesn't make sense. You know? That's a lot of cold resistance, wow. Yeah, like I'm kind of tempted to just make Gravios helmet, for example. What does it look like? We're gonna go to break before we go into this quest, so that's why I'm spending like a lot of time here, but here, I want to look up the, we're just gonna do a bit of fashion hunting, because again, we don't care about what kind of skills the helmet gives. Maybe we do, actually, because I just thought about it. It's like, if we get Rathalos, though... Yeah, we don't go up to attack up large though, unfortunately. Attack up large, I believe, needs 25. Because the attack skills work, I believe, 10 is small, 15 points gives you medium, and then 25 gives you large. That is a lot of attack though, and it would give us at least positive fire resistance. We won't have as much defense as like the Gravios option, but this one would look cool. Why is the Monoblos helmet stuff all the way over here? Yeah, we don't even have a Zerathlos helmet, I believe, because we're missing some gear. It's funny. So I'm kind of tempted to go with this so we can at least get another positive skill out of it. And maybe we can use that +5 like attack later down the line. It's just going to use our only Rathalos wing. Fuck it, let's do it. I love how the Rathalos gear looks. Now, this Rathalos helmet does not match the armor. I'm going to be fully real with y'all. But still. Alright, so we're going to update this one. We're going to lose the +10 health, but again, with 5 cats, and now them all being decently leveled, the chances of us being able to, like, what is it? The chances of us going into a hunt without, like, at least increased, like, health is very, very low. Okay. As again, I spoiled myself playing the easier version. Well, that's the thing, though, right? It's easier in other ways, but then harder in other ways as well. Like, Monster Hunter 4 and everything is a very, very hard game. Especially solo. Especially solo. Like, while there's a lot of quality of life things in the game, like, the actual monster difficulty is really up there. So, it's just a balance of, like, what do you think is more interesting, I guess, gameplay-wise to you, you know? I always had the opinion that alchemy book you get after crafting everything from the crafting list should combine the effects of all the combo books into one. That would be nice. I didn't even know there was an alchemy book. Does the alchemy book just give you the whole, like, the alchemy skill? That's actually a really cool little tidbit. I never knew that. Huh. Alright. How much money do we have? Yeah, that helmet took a lot, huh? Alright, but we're at 80 defense. I think it's a better solution than getting the power charm, at least for now. Yeah, in the Great Arena. Oh man, this is gonna be spicy. We might do a poll for this one, just to make it spicier. Yeah, and that's funny. So, oh man, the wiki page for it just doesn't have any other info on the quest, minus just like the supply box. It says dummy, so it's not even telling me what's in it. And on top of that, it just gives quest rewards. There's no tips. That's funny. Rise looks a little bit different than I remember. Oh yeah. How you doing, Shadow Link? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. See, if you said that when we got to Monster Hunter Portable 3rd in the playthrough, that would have been even better. Hope you're doing well. Just allows you to make the alchemy items. Don't know if it's in freedom though. Ah, okay. Basically said fuck single player and went back meant to multiplayer as my first mission. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's nutty too. Especially with the increased values there. Oh, love that for you. Alright, we're gonna go to break and when we're back, we're gonna try and fight gold and silver wraths by our shelf. See how that goes, alright? But until then, don't go anywhere.
Full Diaper Alchemist. Full Diaper Alchemist.
Right. All right. We are back. How you guys doing? Oh, excuse me. A little gassy. Poogie, stop farting, man. Oh, I'm just random German anthem. Huh? How you doing, Summers? All right. Now let's get into this hunt. Let's see. Let's do a little prediction, shall we? You guys are gonna have, let's say, 5 minutes. Will we beat Silver and Gold Wrath? Yes. No. I don't like doing 5 minutes because then if it ends up being like a sweep, like really easy, then everybody can just do that at the end. But who knows? All right. Got our whetstones. We got our well done steaks. I'm worrying if we should bring more. Probably not. We don't even know what kind of supplies they're going to give us too. But yeah, we'll just focus on using honeys for, or what is it, mega potions first, and then go through that. Yeah, what do you mean by the whole failed one prospect, but still have another one? What do you mean by that? Unless you're just talking about personal stuff, then no worries if you don't want to talk about it. Hope you're doing well, though. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, shit. And a power pill. Alright, a little concerning. Slightly worried. Oh, boy. I really am hoping it's one at a time. Guys, I don't think it's one at a time. I don't think it's one at a time, guys. Oh, they hit hard, huh? Okay. Alright. Not the wombo combo into that immediately. What a great start. Okay. Yeah, for those who don't know why, or those curious why I didn't stay on the floor, I literally can't. I cannot stay on the floor. I forgot to bring those nutrients. Alright, good stuff. Off to a great start. We're gonna see what we can do here. Took a chance on a job direction, but led to nothingness. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can find something else you'd rather get to. Not the Fatalis music. I think that last knife hit the, yeah, I think that hit, what's it called? Eat shit and die. Usually helps if we actually hit the fucking thing. Alright, a little concerned since that didn't even put it enraged. I didn't get the other one. Alright, we have to be very careful not to get hit. They hit really, really hard. Here, hold that for me. Metal Rats and Kakarn, what stage of the game are you in? We're at the end of the village. This is like the last one. The last quest in village we have. Ow. Lock in. Yeah, getting it by one of them could be a death sentence, as we saw before. So we just need to be careful. The moment Rihanna... Oh, that's weird. Did Rathian, like, charging set the Rathalos into Enrage? I think it did. Fuck. That's really not good. Okay. Wind pressure. I was worried that was gonna hit me. Oh, fucking run. Yeah, we gotta fight the Rathian. Fuck, we missed that, and that was our last one. Stay hydrated. Aren't you napping? This is bad. Is there a safe spot? We're gonna hope this is free from their hitboxes. Eat shit and die. Could I just sit up here and have them hit each other until they die? Oh, Rathos is gonna be a problem, isn't he? That's fine if you guys keep hitting each other. As long as it's not me. That actually hit. Wow. Alright. Invisible wall coming in clutch. We have to heal. We forgot to bring those mega nutrients. We have to be careful of the wind pressure here when she comes down. Second one. I feel like that one scene in Naruto, what is it, with Itachi, or whatever his name is? Sasuke's brother, when he's looking back and forth rapidly. How you doing, John? Determination? Or Determinator? And how you doing, Raven? Hope you're doing well. Back in the work, but just had months in no pay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't trust the range on that. Alright, I'm seeing a theme here. It really feels like those flash bombs are super key here for this fight. Kind of wondering if we should have tried to get the bombs to hit both of them at the same time instead. And I want to get close just to hit the Rathos a few times. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Stupid wind pressure. Yeah, he turned too much. Fuck. We had no stamina. Because again, when you get tackled in this game, you have to block twice, essentially. Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm thinking, yeah, let's abandon this. We're going to count that as a loss. We're going to count that as a loss. Let's see. Because we got some bad flashes, too, because I needed to get both of them with a flash. What else could we do there? What could we do? Someone felt the urge to get back into Classic Monster? While you're running SS? And those became worthwhile until Gen 3? You mean Sword and Shield? Yeah. Well, funny enough, Sword and Shield actually in this game is OP as fuck, and we have to use a cheat to nerf it a bit. Apparently, Sword and Shield, for some reason, just has a 1.5 multiplier to damage and sharpness, from my understanding. But we're running that because this and our Greatsword are our best weapons, but our Greatsword is a Dragon Greatsword, and the Metal Wraths are immune to Dragon. Because part of me is wondering if quite literally your best route for this, like, fight is to quite literally... If it's quite literally to bring as many flash bombs as you can make, right? And then just keep getting both of them in a flash and have to kill that way. And the moment you kill one, then you can get the other one. That's the only way I really see how this fight's doable. Otherwise, another option we could do is try and make that Eager Cleaver. We try and make the Eager Cleaver. That'd be a great sword with a lot of thunder, and these things are both very weak to thunder. Smoke bombs might work? Maybe. I know smoke bombs in this game, they only work like if a monster doesn't see you, but even then, we've had moments where we throw a smoke bomb down, and then the monster sees us anyways, and I'm like, okay. You know? So from what I'm reading, these metallic wraths actually have the same amount of HP as they do G rank. Yeah. So I'm trying to look up what other people suggest for this one, especially if they do have G rank amount of health. That's definitely going to be a problem. But yeah, I'm seeing very similar suggestions, like 5 flash bombs and then 10 flash bugs and bomb material. Then you basically have to make sure you get both of them with one flash. They also apparently tried using drugged meat with the smoke bombs, but it didn't seem to work, especially since the smoke bombs don't cover the entire area. Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying this quest, high wind pressure, is a must-have, and I can see why. So many of your attack of, like, what is your opportunities of attack, essentially, are when they're doing stuff that does wind pressure, and getting hit by one wind pressure is like almost certain death, especially with that first one, because I think it started with us getting hit by wind pressure, then we got hit by the Rathalos charging, and then I think we got hit by the tailspin the moment we came back up. Love how yellow gold Rathian looks in this one. Happy V, that ain't Valgo. Been watching the online quest for PS2 monster games. How's that been? Remember doing this quest with the Iron Katana Gospel or whatever at the time and standing on the Origin Anthem? Yeah. Because that's what I'm thinking of doing, getting that particular katana. But granted, the one I'm thinking of is the one after the Gospel, I believe. The one that gets lightning. Oh, I need to block Wrath flying fireballs, yeah. Good thing monsters don't stack up resistances, yeah. Yeah, so this might be one we come back to later then. Yeah. And I keep seeing the same thing over and over. Bring a thunder weapon, hit the wings as much as you possibly can. And a lot of people are recommending going for the Rathalos first, so you don't have to worry about the Poison Claw, because that stuns too, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the same thing I'm seeing over and over. So I guess that's just the method. Max Slash Bombs. You have to get them both. Rush the Rathalos and bring a Thunder Weapon. Okay. Okay. How's your streaming setup? Do you use two PCs to record or one? I just use one, yeah. I have all of my PC specs in the description below. Okay. We're going to come back to this later then, in that case. We are going to come back to this later. Because I did want to really finish the, like, all the quests in Village before going to Gathering Hub, but that one, we need some prep time on. So what I think we're going to do... We're going to get Titernia out, even though I know Garuga isn't weak to Dragon. It's still a good greatsword. We'll see. On tablet? I think there should be a way through the app, but no worries. What's it called? 1 second. I am rocking a really beefy CPU, like the 7950X3D. So that's definitely putting in some good work. Definitely putting in some good work. But I think it depends on the emulator as well. Like, I know Citra, I think it was Citra at least, was an emulator that had really beefy CPU requirements. Let's see. You know what we'll do? I think what we'll do actually is... Okay, let's do this. Just to clear some inventory. Alright, we're gonna go hunt a young Garuga. We haven't killed that before, and I think we're gonna start whittling away at Gathering Hub stuff. And we're just gonna be mining every single time. We're gonna try and put together a set that has wind pressure resistance.
Stay hydrated.
See if there's anything else we can get to it. Stay hydrated. Think Gospel of Lightning? I think it's the weapon right before. Let me double check. Because we were just looking at it. Yeah, so there's Iron Katana Grace, Gospel, and then Eager Cleaver is the one that gets Thunder, and it gets a lot of it. Like 460 off the first upgrade. And that's the one I want. The only problem is, I think after doing the math, we need about 90 earth crystals. We need 90 fucking earth crystals to make this goddamn thing. Get back to mining, pretty much. But yeah, I do a one PC setup. I know a 2 PC setup is always better for streaming, but I don't have the space for that, nor do I want to spend the money on that. Aside from Citra, the emulation with PPS-SPP and PCS-X. Yeah. No, both those emulators have been nothing but really easy for me to work with, I think. Like, I've never had an issue with them using a lot of resources. Even on, like, other PCs before, too. AMD CPUs are great for emulation and streaming combo setups, because it's multi-thread performance. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ryzen CPUs. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna put off the Wyverns of Land and Sky. We definitely need to prepare for that one. Not to say we didn't prepare, it's just we need even more. We need even more. Another day, another Empire campaign. Hopefully it's treating you well. Now, I don't know if it's going to keep the health from our last young Garuga fight we did. Because we fucked it up badly, I think, but I guess it just has a shit ton of health. I think I fucked up by not bringing paintballs again, did I? Yeah, we only have 2. Okay. We gotta be mindful of that. Let's get some raw meat too, because we're running low. Almost half? What do you mean almost half what? Oh, like of the earth crystals needed? Yeah. It's crazy, yeah. It kind of reminds me of like when we did our dose playthrough of just how many Macellate ore you need for some of these upgrades and how hard it is to get Macellate. But yeah. I know, like, what is it? There's always been weapons throughout the series that have needed a ton of earth crystals. Like, in particular, some of those, what is it? The rust weapons or like Titania, if I remember. Not Titania, sorry. It's like the Relic Blade or Ancient Blade or something like that. Epitaph, I think. I know, like, those rusted weapons or whatever always have been, like, a shtick for, like, oh, they need a metric fuck ton of ore to create, right? But, yeah, I wasn't expecting just a regular greatsword line to need 90 earth crystals. It's still funny, though, how there's a lot of greatsword designs in the game that are just long swords, you know, before long swords were a thing. Okay, it did keep the health. I was worried, like, it wouldn't actually keep it fully or something. Here, you hold that, and I'll be with you momentarily, sir. I do need to go mining. You're good if you use the Vulkan backend until the devs implemented Vulkan for PCSX2 emulator. Wasn't worth running the damn thing. I love that greatsword design and all the color variants. Yeah. No, that's why when I found out like we can make the Titania and everything in Village, I was like, oh, let's do it. Plus Dragon. Dragon's really strong against a lot of different things in this game. Yeah, I think we'll do that today. We'll try and get a Gion Garuga kill, then go to Gathering Hub, start working on that and doing a lot of gathering each quest, which also means we are going to do open lobbies too, so if anybody has like a playthrough like that they're doing right now and they want to join for, you are more than welcome to. We are going to be using the Madness Network. We'll be using Gathering Hub E. Be a lot of fun. But if not, no worries. Disc stones, I don't think we need. Go figure we're getting a ton of it. But if we get iron ore, that's also another one we can use. Because I think there's a couple other weapons I was looking at that needed, like, almost 100 iron ore as well. Building 2 armies with the help of 2 mods, technically 3, but I count Aurelian the Iron General. Okay. And the Iron Corpse is one mod because they are meant to be used together. That's fair. Alright, that one got cut in half. Oh, that's Gorov, my favorite prey character. There's only 2 mining spots in this map, right? I could have swore there used to be 3 in this area, but maybe I'm crazy. I need to look up a gathering map for first gen. Just in case I'm missing anything. Yeah, it looks like there's only 2 mining spots, yep. I don't know why I keep thinking there's 3. Maybe it's second gen that adds a another spot in this one, or maybe I'm thinking of like later games with the whole the nodes they introduced. I should set up Freedom this weekend. Probably won't be able to make it though before you move on. I think you will. Yeah, if you want to do that though, I can help you out with it if you'd like. Alright, I don't remember where the weak spot is for Garuga. I don't remember if it's like the... No, it's not the wing. It's not like a Kaku. I think it is the head. Oh shit. Oh! Got lucky with that. Forgot he can do 3 fireball. Out of the way! Just with that one. Yeah, because I remember our first fight doing this, we laid into him really well. The main problem, though, was just... I think we still didn't have green sharpness. Even if we were getting a lot of good hits off. And that might be why we didn't kill. Monster Frame United is Gen 2? Yeah, I'm aware. That's what I'm trying to think, like, when... Because I could have swore there was 2 mining spots there, but... That's why I'm just like, I don't know. Might be misremembering it. Because again, what is it? I have just a bunch of info in my head from all different kinds of games in the series that I'm just like, I don't remember what's from what anymore. Get it mixed up too much. He's tiny, yeah, he's a little feller. I'm starting to think we did actually. No, I think we were using the Agito, so we did have... I think it was the Agito, yeah. So we should have had a bit of green, but not much, of course. That'd been cool if it hit it out of the air. Alright, that one got sliced in half again. These damn Velocipede just killing themselves on me. Fucking love Tucker and Dale versus Evil. If you guys haven't seen that movie, please do yourselves a favor. I still haven't gotten used to that. The whole, when you get hit by wind pressure, it makes you go backwards, even if, like, it's towards the wind. Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Technically, Dragon Element is a Monster Universe's version of Magic? Really? Never knew that. Oh yeah, I gotta remember if he does idle, he's gonna do a roar after. Ow. I already forgot about that. I don't know why I thought he was gonna do a regular turn. I want to try and do downswings and then upswings more, because those have better motion values than the wide swing. So he's going to do roar? No, he's not. I played myself. Why are Earth crystals mainly in the desert in Gen 1? No clue, actually. That I don't know. If that's the case, then yeah, I'll definitely give that a try. Oh, there's the roar. Are you going for iron ore? Definitely going for iron crystals more. Yeah, I'll do that then. Give that a try. Wasn't sure if that was the case actually, so that's good. Good to know, Raven. Thank you. Fuck. I was expecting or being hopeful of a quick turn. Yeah, he's just parrying me with his wings now. I went to look at him again, so this way we can go backwards with the wind pressure. Volcano spot, 1 spot and 2, 2 and 4. Also has a good chance for ore and crystals. Okay. No, thank you a ton for that. Appreciate it. This is all for first gen, right? I know he should sharpen, but we might as well get hits in. It's still gonna do decent damage, even if it's not with that multiplier. Ooh. Scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet. Mm-hmm. You said it. I was hoping it was going to start limping. I wonder how much health this thing has. Really curious. I wonder if it's going up to 4. Iron core unit designs are really cool. A mix of Roman and Italian knight armor with gold and silver color scheme. Ooh, that sounds pretty dope. Unless I checked the wrong map. You know what, let me fire. Oh gosh. Sorry to have you go through all that. Yeah, because I know sometimes those gathering maps in between generations, even if it's the same map in between those generations of games, they can be different, you know? That's definitely good to know, especially if there's a higher chance for earth crystals and other maps like that. Because weirdly enough, I never looked into a gathering map for Freedom 1 yet in this playthrough. Which usually we do if we do old playthroughs, so it's kind of like, I wonder why I just never did. I guess because we didn't really need any ore in particular yet, we've just been kind of gathering to gather. Slap him in the teeth. Nice. Oh. Alright, good move. Monster Hunter Universe dragons. Oh, okay. Good old wind pressure. Canonically, Monster Hunter Universes break the laws of the universes so much that nobody knows how they can exist. Which is why Fatalis armor can place a curse nowhere, and why you have non-reptile dragons like octopus and crab, which is the only thing that's shared. Can I ask where you're getting that from? I've never heard about all that before. And I thought the crabs aren't actual dragons, though. I thought they're just, like, they're classified as, like, wyverns in a way, but not really dragons. Are they even classified actually as wyverns? They're just big old monsters, really. Oh, that actually went through. We should get another paintball on you. I need to get the paintballs out of my inventory, though. I was hoping to hit the belly there, because I think that's another good spot. Fuck. Man. Nice. Oh, that would have been perfectly timed because we would have been able to roll through that, I think. Like, roll out to safety, but the Vespoid hit stop... The Vespoid hit stop caused us to not be able to get out of that in time. That's crazy. Fucking Vespoid. I swear. Always finding a way to get in the way. That's too funny. How you doing, Ivan? Oh, shit. Alright, there goes all that health. Hey, Bear, I was sold out on that Waffle House, so I came in. Oh, my. That's good, that's good. Well, we already missed the Waffle House fight, so... Hey, we got it. Neat. Get out of here! Last thing I remember from my game is running around with the Garuga's greatsword because I have blue sharpness. Yeah, understandable. Especially if you're able to get that in low-rank village. I wonder if that's like the kind of weapons you were expected to use against that Black Gravios quest. Finding out the hard way, especially with, what is it? I think Whiff, she was looking up the quest and everything for me to see what people did. And other people are like, yeah, it's either just spamming bombs or I think using bow gunning or whatever. Or coming back to it later, essentially, because you need blue sharpness not to ding anywhere off the body. And I'm like, that's insane. Three units of breachers, big dudes with big hammers, 6 units of reavers, shotgunners, basically 4 units of coffer glare rocket batteries. Interesting. Either 4 units of guardians or 4 units of high tier cavalry. Garuga seems surprisingly timid and slow here, yeah. That's just a lot of monsters in old gen, to be fair. I really like how they treated him in Iceborne, not gonna lie. I just love how much of a crackhead he feels like in that game. Especially his like dive bomb move where he gets stuck in the ground. I adore that move. Sad to be on my internet's back so I can chill. Hell yeah. I'm glad that your internet's back. Not really cheesy armor, but it should get the job done for what I need it for. I think crabs in a monster are classified as carapaceans, right? Ooh, excuse me. Mostly talking about the end boss Elder Dragon from Monster Hunter 4, I think. Stopped playing the series after 3. The other stuff I learned through various lore videos. Wiki, which document the extra materials released in our books. Yeah. The only reason why I asked though is because I've noticed some of those videos and like wiki posts sometimes get changed to be stuff that people theorize, and then they're just like, oh, it has to be this, but it's never really confirmed. And that's always why I want to just double check with stuff like that, you know? Not to say like I don't trust you, it's just rather I don't trust a lot of sources, sadly, when it comes to actual lore bits. Because of just how vague also the universe is with that kind of stuff. Crab Elder Dragon boss from Monster Hunter 4 was a G. Are you thinking of Shen Goron? Is that even an Elder Dragon, actually? I thought that's just another Carapacean. Do we get Elder Dragon blood from that or no? I don't remember. See, now I want to do a hunt in the desert. I want to do a hunt in the desert so this way we can try and do some mining there for earth crystals. Scarred Garuga machine gun. Yeah, that's fun too. Turns out my PPSS PP is just as far as you are right now. Finished village mostly. Was about to start gathering up. Ooh, very nice. Careful defend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm always just, I take whatever like kind of lore stuff that comes from the wiki as like a very like, I take it as like, oh, this is fun little fan theories, but I never take that as concrete because of just how over the place that can be. Yamasakami? Well, that's not really crab though. But I think that's an Elder Dragon, yeah. Not an Elder Dragon? Yeah. Stop playing after 3? Yeah, no worries. No worries. I can't remember if you actually got Elder Dragon blood from the Shungoran though. So I was curious. Alright, so let's see. Because part of me's thinking if the desert is a good way to get if the desert is a good way to get earth crystals, maybe we go for a monoblos, see if we can get a monoblos heart. Let's see. Yeah, because thinking about it, I don't think we've actually really went mining too much. We did a bit of mining when we first went to the volcano, but kind of stopped a bit after. I'm trying to think of what we can do here. Actually, does the Gathering Hub have any... I guess we don't have to do online, but still. I want to check what quests are available, because I know I played a bit of this the night before we started our like main stream playthrough, just to get accustomed with it and make sure everything was working. Welcome to the Hunter's Guild, please select level quests. Don't we also start in high rank, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Like, aren't all these high rank? Or no? I can't remember who it was that told me, like, you kind of start in high rank in the Gathering Hub. Yeah, because you have two different Gathering ones here. That's why I'm assuming this is high rank. I guess we could just do a Gathering one, though, huh? I think we'll just do that. I miss, what is it, Freedom Unite. I don't know if it was because of the Freedom Unite Complete mod we had installed. I think that's the name of it, if I remember correctly. I have to look into it again. But it's like this overhaul mod that had like a bunch of quality of life changes. Like, I think one of them was like you can eat a meal in the Gathering Hub so you didn't have to leave. And I loved that. Oh my god. That was nice. Here, let's switch to our Gathering set. And we actually should eat, just to keep leveling up the cats, too. Yamasakami is an octopus? Yeah. Yeah, it's not a crab, yeah. Is it even an octopus? Like, would it be classified as an octopus? I mean, it has a bunch of tentacles, but... That's just a big old flying ball of moss, as far as I'm concerned. Well, Kraken is how I would describe it. Yeah, that's a better one, yeah. Hey Bear, how do I use Madness Network? Here. We have a command set up to bring you to the Madness Network. I think the link should still work. If not, let me know. Yeah, I believe Labin's also a mod in the server. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get set up. You just follow the instructions in the Discord. And then when you're set up, you just turn on a VPN, essentially, like you would with Hunsterverse. And then you're in and ready to go. I wish I could play Freedom 1, but it's way too frustrating already. Played G on Wii and was rough for me. That's fair. I think having that input like lag fix cheat installed is helping with my experience, because it doesn't feel nearly as bad as people were making it out to be when I was first warned about it. But no, this playthrough's actually been surprisingly pretty good. Like, it hasn't been too frustrating. There's been some moments where I was losing my mind, but that's gonna happen to every single monster, let's be real. Just to be even more careful, let's get old pickaxes too. I was on the Discord server, but couldn't find the setup. Yeah, there should be a setup channel, I believe. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Poa? Hope you're doing well. Just an unusual Elder Dragon. That's a weird looking fella. Literally did not have a job for several years, so couldn't afford buying any of the games at the 3U. By the time World came out, even though I could buy it, I didn't like the direction. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Alright. So we want... Okay. It's not gonna have cool drinks, is it? Backpacker's Guide will open 100 slots for you? Oh? Okay, I was like, is that different than the one the guy outside is selling me? Kind of tempted to buy that armor charm. Yeah, we're just gonna rock one cool drink, and if it wears off, we'll just burn to death. Who cares? It'd be great if you could stream the PSP titles on real hardware, but not everybody has what you need to stream the games. Yeah. I mean, on top of that, though, what is it? I am not doing the claw again after all these years, especially with my hand issues I have nowadays. Like, that's just not happening. I'd much rather use emulator, to be honest. I still have my PSP somewhere, but I know last time I found it, the battery started to balloon and I had to toss that shit. So I need to get like a replacement battery for that, I think. Sorry, hold on. I should have pinned the message Raven sent. Actually, here, let me do this. Monster Freedom 1 Gathering. Sorry, I know I've been doing a lot of like just you guys seeing nothing going on while I look up stuff in the background. I do apologize. See, that's a Freedom Unite Gathering map. That's my issue. And while I'm sure a majority of it is the same, it's just, I don't trust it. There always could be differences, you know? Alright, well this game fact and everything as a whole, 1 spot and 2, 2 and 4, 1 and 5, 2 and 3, and 3 and 8. That's confusing as hell to read at a glance. Whoa. Good, working so very hard in the night shift? Oh man. Well, hopefully if you are working yourself to the bone, hopefully you get a chance to take a breather. I forgot, gathering up. You have a lot more health. Is it gathering hub time? Yeah. We still technically have one more quest to do in Village, but we are... Really? One? One Earth Crystal? That's literally nothing else? That's it? Okay. Sure. Fuck. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 1 Earth Crystal. I'll take it. Good lord. It wasn't even like, oh, 1 Earth Crystal and then like stones. It's just you get 1 item. What the?
This is a threat.
But yeah, we still have the Silver Rathalos and then Gold Rathian quest, but then I saw a GameFAQ page saying like, oh, that quest has G rank level health. And then we don't have enough supplies to really deal with it. Like all 15 flash bombs or flash bomb, or like what is it? The 5 flash bombs and then 10 flash bugs. We don't have that. We don't have a... Okay, what the fuck is going on? Am I being pranked? What the fuck is going on? What is happening? Do the gathering quests have just reduced mining things? I have gathering +1. What is happening? Is Bear set on my watch so I can help with getting set up? Yeah. Thank you, Lavin. The good old claw? Listen. Good old claw is definitely a statement you can call it. It worked. But at what cost? Okay, alright. Relax. Relax, people. Double kill. Nice. At least this one has a lot more. Okay. Just found my old 2 PSPs a while ago, and both of them had... Oh, man, yeah. No, that's always so scary, too. Thinking about, like, old devices in your closet or whatever that have been sitting there for years, and they start bloating like that. Always a scary thought. 1 and 5. Yeah, what kind of PSPs did you guys have, though? I know a while back, I believe I had the PSP 2000... And then later on, like, I think when I was in middle school or something like that, I was able to get my hands on a PSP 3000. It was either 3000 or I think it was like a 3001. It was like this white PSP that was like super thin, right? I managed to get my hands on one of those for really cheap, so I gave my old PSP to a friend who really wanted to try Monster Hunter. Spoiler alert, they never did. I don't think it was a case of like, oh, they just did that to steal my PSP or either. It was like quite literally, they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be really cool. They played it once and then never again. I was like, okay. Okay. Alright, how many did it say was in this area? It said 1 in 5, right? Did we already max it? Did that thing just phase into existence? Did we even mine anything yet, or did we not find it yet? Yeah, and this is old gen too, so, you know, it's kind of... We gotta look at the walls for any kind of ass cracks, you know? I guess we can just hover around the wall until it pops up. I really don't remember where it is in this area. Yeah. When we get to Freedom Unite, though, Freedom Unite is really well documented compared to first gen, it feels like. So that should be an easier time getting information, because I know there's gathering maps galore for that game. But yeah, when we get to our Freedom Unite playthrough in this Monster Hunter Marathon of ours, we are going to be using the Monster Hunter... I think it's the Freedom Unite Complete mod, I believe it's called. If it's called something else, please feel free to correct me. Oh. Yeah, this is a mining spot, guys. Didn't you know? Get out of here! Scram! Ah. Dick. I love when monsters play keep away, but you want to do something, so it's like, alright, they play keep away until you go to do that thing, and then when you go to do that thing, then they decide to get in your face again. Didn't I kill you? Oh, now you're dead. Alright, let's just gather. Deal with the Vespoid stinging us in the ass. Don't get greedy here, true. Use Oxygen Aftermarket batteries for PSP. Okay, interesting. Never heard of them. That'd be cool, though, just to have my PSP in working condition again, you know? Again, with my hand condition, I cannot play a PSP like as I could when I was younger. Yeah? Guys, it's just like DOS all over again. You guys remember the DOS playthrough, right? And watch, now the moment I turn to kill him, they're like, oh shit! Run! Give me monster fluid. Hey. Bitch and complain and you will receive sometimes. Never had a PSP? No, I always loved the PSP. It was such a cool device for what it was. That's understandable. No, I was super lucky and privileged to be able to get one when I was a kid. I think, like, what is it? I might have annoyed the hell out of my parents for it, like, for a birthday. Because that's when I started getting really obsessed with Monster. I'm like, please, please, mama, papa, please. And I think it was, like, during one of those big sales. Mining nodes that had one, I know what you are. Bought a 1000 from a friend playing Grand Theft Auto, which ran like 5 FPS. Worst experience I had with it. Yeah, listen, not all PSP games were great, but the PSP was a neat little thing. 2000 series and PSP Go were the best models since you can use TV. Yeah, I remember getting one of those adapters too. Funny enough, John. That was really cool, being able to play Monster Hunter on the TV. Oh my god. Let me rephrase, because we had Monster Hunter on the PlayStation too, right? But playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on the PS or on the TV was cool. That was always really fun. I had no idea what versions they were. Other one was black, one was silver. Silver was a bit thinner and lighter. That one might have been a 3000 or up. Yeah, I think like the black PSPs, especially if they're chunkier, those ones were like either 1000 or 2000, if I remember correctly. I still have one with Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, of course. Hell yeah. Huzzah! Another game of quality. It said there was 3 in this area. Is one of them being blocked by the boulders? I really love Vita too. They really should have released Monster Hunter, honestly. I mean, there was Monster Hunter Portable 3rd that came out for the Vita, right? Or like there was an HD version that came out for the Vita, but I know what you mean, yeah. I wanted a Vita so bad, but I could never justify the price point for the console itself, and on top of that, what is it, the proprietary storage solutions they went with it?